How's your mother?
Eating like a horse, complaining about the food.
Well, that can't be bad.
Yeah, the troops were just assembling when I left.
I was trying to decide what to do with it.
Did Taylor give you that?
Nick.
Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah. Yeah, we did, but... I mean, what am I supposed to do with it? He's just a little baby. Every single moment is unrepeatable. He's never gonna look like this again.
Well, we could give it back. I can help you do that.
Thanks.
Extension 198 for Dr. Battaglia.
You should have seen the meal she just ate.
Well, that's great.
No, this is not dessert.
Oh. I had a strange dream about you.
I told you I was coming to the fashion show.
Oh.
And yes, you forgot. It's okay. Tiny and I are taking care of ourselves. Mother is off on her cruise, but she said to give you her best. I mean, she doesn't know about this. Or maybe by now,
Pam.
she does.
Pam.
What?
You didn't bring that dog.
Look, slippers.
Oh, that was sweet of you, Pam.
You know, for when you're up and around.
Oh. How'd you get in my hotel room?
I'm a very slippery character.
Oh. Look who's here now. You're looking better.
Hey, Lieutenant Baker.
That isn't who I think it is.
Oh, he's not in high school anymore.
How you doing, Miss Forrester?
Hello, Charlie.
Charlie's following in his father's footsteps. It's Detective Charlie now, isn't it?
My retirement insurance.
There you go. They came by while you were in surgery to take our statements.
Oh.
And yours was the only one lacking.
Well, can it wait? I mean, she's been in and out until now.
Donna Logan.
Stephanie, don't.
What? I'd say she just gave her statement. Right, Mother? Do you know who shot you?
I think you should arrest Donna Logan.
You?
That's what Stephanie told Eric.
And so Eric just picks up the phone and calls the police?
No, Eric believes me. His children, that's another story.
Well, Stephanie's say-so isn't evidence, right?
Well, if she points a finger and says that's who shot me, that's going to carry weight.
Enough to arrest me?
Well, they haven't found powder residue on you, or we would have known. They don't have a gun, as far as we know. They don't have any eyewitnesses. And Stephanie has obvious motive to lie, so...
So, at the worst, it's embarrassing. You've been embarrassed before.
No, innocent people have been known to go to jail.
Donna's right. If Stephanie wants to nail her with this, she'll find a way. She'll make stuff up. She'll manufacture
Isn't it
evidence.
about time that you left? I mean, that's what you do best. Why don't you go back to wherever you came from?
Where is all this coming
I'm just saying, you might want to take off before they, I don't know, start dusting for prints, before they find anything really incriminating.
from? Katie, you think I'm the one?
So, what did you and your mother talk about?
Not a lot, actually.
Did my sister's name come up?
No. But there was a message downstairs. She did call and leave a phone message for you.
Mm-hmm. I heard it.
Look, if your sister's calling a family meeting, shouldn't you be there?
You're my family, too. So, I wanted to be here.
Feeling kind of pulled in all directions about now.
Look, what you said about Nick and Taylor's baby, yes, I made that promise to you and to them. But I need to remind you of something. I mean, how hard was it on us when you were always suspecting the worst of Rick? Now you're doing the same thing with Donna?
No, Logan, I'm not.
I know Donna hates Stephanie, but she wouldn't take a gun and shoot her. This I know.
We should let the police deal with all that now.
What you think matters to me.
Then I think we need to be careful. Not push too hard. Logan, there are going to be times when we both have thoughts the other doesn't want each other to have. And how much are we going to let that affect us? You're here with me. I'm here with you. Can't that be enough to be happy?
Oh, now, this is excellent training, son. Mrs. Forrester likes to read your mind and then tell you how to do your job.
Look, Donna was the one who found her. That much you know. I mean, Stephanie saw her standing over her.
I think you should let her speak for herself.
Standing over you when?
Well, I fell after I was shot, and then when I opened my eyes, she was there.
So how much sense would that make for the person who shot her to be standing over her to see that she's all right?
What if that person wanted to seem above suspicion?
We had argued, and she went backstage, and then the next thing I knew...
Did you or did you not actually see her fire at you?
I looked up, and she was
Look,
there.
if my mother says she knows who did it, that has to count for something.
Well, it could be argued that there are complex personal motives on both sides. We need to make sure that the physical evidence lines up.
Oh, is there any?
Well, you know anyone who owns a .22 caliber revolver?
Who doesn't?
My mother supports the right to bear arms.
So I take it you have a ballistics report on the bullet.
Look, I was thinking about Brooke.
Mom, stick to the subject.
Well, I gave her a gun, and she told me she had it in her desk.
Brooke Logan?
Yeah, she wanted to give it back to me.
You gave Brooke a gun?
Well, it was just a little derringer, but I mean, what if she told Donna about the gun?
Mother, what were you thinking?
I know, shot by my own gun.
Look, you don't know that. Look, Lieutenant, we shouldn't be doing this.
We checked that office. We didn't find a gun.
Because one of those Logans has it. You'll see.
My opinion isn't important. Someone is going to accuse you. You refused the gunpowder test for whatever reason, and you've done nothing since you've been here but threaten Stephanie.
But she's accusing your sister, not me.
Well, why don't we let them give Donna a gun and see if she knows which end the bullet goes in?
Well, leaving town now is out of the question for any of us. Jackie Maroney's going to have a lot of explaining to do when she gets back.
From where?
London. I did a little digging. Turns out she was on a flight a couple hours after the shooting.
So why aren't the police barking up that tree?
Yeah, instead of questioning me, for instance.
Well, you haven't exactly accounted for your whereabouts during that time.
Neither has Brooke. And it was her gun that disappeared. Why isn't she here?
If I were Brooke, I would have shot that old hag months ago, years ago.
Okay, that is exactly the kind of talk that we can't afford right now. Katie's right. And I agree that accusing Donna won't stick. It's too obvious, not to mention convenient.
So, what do you think? Is it Jackie? Nick?
Okay, well, finding the shooter isn't our job, but we do know that it was nobody in this family, right? So, let's pull together and brace for Stephanie's plan B, because if she can't get Donna arrested, she'll settle for any one of us. I'm ready for that, and I want you guys to be too.
Excuse me.
What is the matter with Katie?
I think this upsets her a lot more than she lets on. But she has faith in you, Storm.
We all do. Son, I may not have said this enough, or maybe never. But I'm glad your sisters have you around.
Look, I don't want to be unhappy. But I don't want to pretend that nothing else matters either.
Then all we can do is do our best. We give our families and the people we love their due, but don't ever forget that hurting each other or risking this home we're making together, that's something no one can ask us to do.
It's just
living apart from each other is harder. We both know that's true, don't we?
I love you.
Right back at you.
I think that's what happened. She went to Brooke's office, got the gun, and then Donna came back and
Brooke
she shot
never
him.
locks her office. It could have been anybody.
Oh, Eric.
How many people would even know it's there?
No, we don't even know it was the same gun.
Eric's right. Los Angeles must have more little guns than taco stands.
But this particular gun was in the right place at the right time, and now it's not.
Look, let's not talk about this anymore. No more about suspects and guns and all the rest of it. I think we should let the police handle all that. Right now, our job is to make sure that you get better.
Oh, I love it when you play Lord and Master.
Then try not to do it so much yourself.
Look, the name of the game for us should be cooperate, cooperate, cooperate.
Yeah, I have nothing to hide.
Hasn't exactly been your strong suit, Dad.
Honey, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, as long as I didn't become a suspect while I was in the bathroom.
Okay, I'll say it one more time. We aren't thinking of each other as suspects. That has got to stop.
Agreed. I mean, it's bad enough that Stephanie has everyone else thinking we're criminals. When the truth is, it could have been her own florist. Her own sister who comes out of nowhere for no good reason. I mean, and definitely has a screw loose.
Yes. Well, can you blame her? I mean, can you imagine growing up with Stephanie?
Still, I can't imagine anyone shooting their own sister. I mean, the thought has crossed my mind a couple of times, but...
Now I know you secretly adore me.
Actually, lately, I kind of do. Nothing bad is gonna happen to you, Donna.
Ms. Logan?
You talked to Stephanie? You're here to arrest me?
The receptionist at Forrester said that we might find you and your sister here.
Which one?
The other one.
Well, if you intend to question Brooke or any of my sisters, I'd like to be present.
No hidden agenda here, Counselor. We were told that Brooke was holding a gun that was registered to Mrs. Forrester, that it was in her office, and she intended to return it. It's not there now. Perhaps she moved it for safekeeping.
Well, I'm sorry, but Brooke isn't here right now.
I see that.
Mind if we take a look around? As long as we're here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As long as you have a little thing called a warrant.
No, son. Listen, my middle name is Cooperation, so gentlemen, please help yourselves.
The social worker wants to talk to you about your discharge plan when you're not so busy.
They're kicking her out already?
Tomorrow or the next day, she said.
Good.
Discharge. Such a nasty term. Though I suppose you will be oozing. I told her I'd help clean you up and change the dressing.
I'd like a regular nurse, no offense.
You know, a visiting nurse isn't a bad idea at all, but I think you need all of us around.
I'd be happy to annoy her around the clock.
You already do that.
You were my nurse when I needed one.
And you're not recuperating in that hotel room. You will move in with Ellie and me.
No.
Dad, with all due respect.
I think it's a good idea.
I think what needs to happen here is that you need to heal, but more importantly, this family needs to heal too. I want you to come home.
Oh, well, that would be nice to go home.
Your own room, your own bathroom to barricade yourself in, your own kids to yell at, your own dishes to throw.
Oh, Daddy, I knew you.
No.
I'll shut up.
Okay. Look, I know I wasn't able to welcome you home when you came back from Chicago, and I think that was the right decision at the time.
Yes, dear, I see that now.
You and I have a lot to talk about, and we will. We'll talk about that when we're alone together. The important thing is that we're a family, and that's not going to change.
feel close to you.
Sometimes it's just hard to say so.
Sometimes it's hard to even touch. When I'm afraid of what I'll say next, I just want to put my hand on your arm and know that you'll understand. But I don't.
I get that way too. When things seem really, really difficult, all I have to do is be here with you like this, and it's no longer difficult.
Well, I'm gonna promise you something. When we say harsh words to each other, when we're both talking and we don't understand what we're saying, before we get too far apart, I just want you to know if you reach out to me, I will never pull away. I will never say no.
Never's a very long time.
Never.
You call this taking a look around?
We're almost done.
You find any quarters on the floor in there, they're mine. You know, son, this cooperation thing is annoying.
I can't take any more of this. What's the matter? Excuse me, I need to get my coat. It's in there.
Just back from the cleaners?
You know, I'm in awe of your powers of deduction.
And this is the suit you were wearing the day of the shooting, unless I'm mistaken.
Right again.
The one you declined to have tested for residue? Too late now.
I spilled coffee on it.
In point of fact, I did.
So maybe you should check it for coffee residue. Or better yet, just get out of the closet. Get out of my hotel room and take Junior in there with you.
You consented to a search.
Yeah, well, I'm unconsenting now. You have just enlisted in Stephanie Forrester's vendetta against my family, and I'm not going to roll over for it. Now just go.
What my father is trying to say is that we'll happily consent to a warrant issued by the court. But for today, my dad's been more than patient.
Well, I don't think we're gonna need to come back.
Where the hell did you find that?
Behind the wall vent in the other room.
Well, how did it get there? I never saw it.
Yes, you did.
Katie!
Well, I saw it in Brooke's office, but not since then.
Dad, okay, enough. Out of everybody. Not one word out of anybody, please.
But this is Miss Forrester's gun.
Oh, come on, you know it's her gun. He probably planted it in there.
Dad!
Well, somebody is framing me, and who else has been in this room?
We'll need to take you in while this is being tested, Mr. Logan.
No, you can't arrest him. Stephanie said it was me.
Oh, can they do this, son?
I am not
You
going
have
to
the
leave
right
you.
to remain silent.
Look, I'm going to stay with you through the
Anything
whole
you say
thing.
can't
We're going to
use
settle this. Trust me.
You have the right
You've got to
attorney.
listen to me,
Get
Dad.
on a
Everything
court
is going to
one
be
won't be appointed.
okay.
You understand your rights as I've read them tonight.